Sheila Taylor's Experience, a channel for advice for your life. So keep watching, because it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Come find me in the night. We both know when it's right. Babe, I can ease your mind, but I want it my way. Come meet me in the crowd. Everything is so loud. Your mind is running wild, but we'll do it my way. Love is a feeling, and you can quench this fire, no. So give me when I want it, baby, 'cause I got what you need.
Today's topic is going to be, when change comes, responsibility comes. And that could be buying a house. It could be having a baby or children. It could be a new career. It could be anything. It can be you leaving something. Okay? Like a marriage or, so when change comes, so does responsibility. And that's something I feel that a lot of people don't really take in consideration. That when changes come, responsibility come. You have a lot of people that don't really realize that. They don't think they're responsible for some of the changes that they caused to happen or that they wanted to happen. And then you have people that are responsible. It's a mixture of things that happens. But with change comes responsibility. The change could be you buying a house. You have to pay the mortgage. You are responsible to pay this. If you buy a house cash is something different. But say if you have a mortgage, then you're going to be responsible to pay that mortgage, whether it's 20 years, 30 years, whatever. That is your responsibility. The change was you buying the house, and now your responsibility is to pay the house off and to be responsible with maintenance and anything else, roofing that needs to be done. So with change comes responsibility. So just remember that when you make changes in your life that you are striving for, like if you want friends or you want certain things to happen and go on, but with change comes responsibility. That's just it. That's just like no other way to really talk about it. But you just have to know that when changes come, responsibility comes. And just like you're growing up, like when you grow up from a child to a young adult to an adult, that's a change. That's a major change. Okay, when you go from elementary school to middle school to high school, it's different responsibilities. And elementary school, the teachers would walk with you down the hall to the bathroom and be there and holding the toilet paper and everything for you. Okay, in the beginning stages like kindergarten, but then when you moved on, you were able to do that by yourself, and get a hall pass and go to the bathroom by yourself when you start moving up. And then in high school, or middle school, it's like that's when it starts to. When that changes, you start to be able to do a lot more stuff. And in high school, you feel like it's almost like you're grown. Like you better get ready, So with change comes responsibility. Like I said, it could be a business. You start a business. with the business, you have to move forward. You have to do your orders. You have to spend a lot of time. You might be up late. It might be like a late night. You might have to be up late. Some nights, and you may have to cancel some things that you would normally do before you started the business. Say, you know what, I won't be able to make it here, but I'll be, doing some other things. I'll be doing some other things, okay? So with change comes responsibility. And we all should be happy that we all are here together, and we can make a lot of things happen. We can make a lot of things happen. Okay? So, like I said, the changes can be a lot. It can be growing older, so when that change comes, it's going to be a responsibility that we're going to have to. We are responsible not to go and do a flip outside. We're going to be fully responsible for that. You know what I'm saying? If that doesn't turn out well, you have some people that still can do it. But I'm just using that for an example. Okay? But with change comes responsibility. And I think that a lot of people need to be reminded about it. I know that people kind of walk into it and they go into it. But trust and believe me, when you just put it at the forefront and say, all right, well, I need to buy a car. All right, if you need to you're going to have to be responsible to get the maintenance done, to pay the insurance and all this stuff. That's going to be your responsibility to do, just in case you get stopped by police officers or something like that. When you get, you may get stopped by authorities, and you want to be ready. So you want to have to be responsible. So whatever changes, all the changes that we make in life, it comes responsibilities. We have to be responsible. You get married, you got to take care of your husband. Your husband has to take care of you. Y'all got to take care of each other. It's a responsibility. It's a love. It's a great thing. And you're going to have to be responsible enough to make sure that you keep that respect. That's going to be part of your responsibility. Just keep that respect, no matter what. Maybe some days your husband might be hot. Maybe some days you might be hot. Both of y'all can't be hot at the same time. So it is somebody's responsibility to calm the other person down. Say, everything is cool, baby. It's all right. It's going to work out. You know what I'm saying? Everything's good. So that's somebody's responsibility, so that everything could kind of go back down to where it's been. It doesn't have to be anything towards you, or per se. It doesn't have to be anything towards the person, but it could be something that they experience out, whatever is happening. We are responsible to encourage one another. We are responsible to love one another. That's our responsibility, and care for one another and take care of one another. Okay. So with change comes responsibility. And I believe that if people put that at the forefront of any major decisions that they have to make, or anything that they're doing gradually, when the change comes, all right, with this happened, what are we going to need to do to keep this water from coming back through here? So now we're going to have to be responsible to make sure that we fix it before it becomes a bigger problem. Okay? So with change comes responsibility. Okay? So I'm going to close out for today. Until next time on the Sheila Taylor's Experience.